My dear friends, today just now we heard about this incident which takes place of this Syrophoenician woman when Jesus is going and she comes. We can learn a lot of things from this woman. You know, Jesus first, when I hear this gospel today, it seems like Jesus is using very harsh words. He says, "Let the children first be fed, for it is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs." But this woman keeps on coming after Jesus. We can learn a lot of things from this woman today. You know, let us imagine what she must have gone through. First of all, my dear friends, she is a woman, and in those days, woman had no status in the society. That is the one thing she must have gone through. Another thing, my dear friends, she is a Gentile, and among the Jews, Gentiles were treated as unclean. They are treated as pagans, and that's why they were called, the Jews called the Gentiles dogs also. Maybe because of that we see Jesus using this harsh word of calling dog, like, indirectly calling her dog. But and with that also she goes. Another thing is that, one thing we can learn from her, although she has gone through all this thing, and now Jesus also is saying these things to her, she doesn't give up her faith. She knows her daughter is possessed, and she knows only Jesus can heal her. A very interesting lesson for each and every one. She could have just come out and she could have blamed everything. She could have blamed the society. She could have blamed for all these wrongdoings she has gone through. She could have blamed God for allowing her daughter to be possessed, not helping her. But she doesn't give up. She stands strong, she stands courageous, she stands with hope, she stands with faith. And she knows that only Jesus can heal her. And because of this saying, his heart is moved. Jesus listens to her. And usually, if you see in other miracles of Jesus, Jesus goes to the person, or Jesus tells them to bring that person to him. But today, Jesus, without seeing the person from where he is, he just commands that the evil spirit goes away. That is the reward he gives this woman today. My dear friends, today's gospel invites us to reflect on our own lives also. We also in our lives go through a lot of struggles. There are times when we fall down, just like this Syrophoenician woman, we fall down so hard. Sometimes we tend to blame. We tend to blame for certain reasons. We tend to blame others. We tend to blame God also when certain things don't go our way. We say God doesn't help us. We say God is not there for us. We say because of this person something has happened to me. Because of that person something has happened. We always blame. Today this woman, not being a Jew also, but she has that faith, that courage, She has gone through this thing. She knows that the Lord will help her, but still she is ready to go through this suffering. She is ready to go through this humiliation, this pain, and says, "Lord, even if you call me, I have no problem, but I know that you are going to save my daughter." Do we also have that same courage when things don't go our way, and say, "Lord, I know I am going through this thing, but I know that you are going to be there. You are going to be the one who will be helping me to go through these struggles." Are we able to say that in our lives? Let us reflect on this question. Like, whenever we fall into this kind of trouble situations, but are we ready to give ourselves fully in the hands of God? Are we give our trust to our Lord? Are we able to give our faith to our Lord? Let this question be in our hearts today, and as we reflect on this reading, and let us reflect on ourselves, that we come closer to God, even though in our troubles, in our struggles, we come closer to Him and have the faith like this Syrophoenician woman, the strong faith, the courageous faith which she had, and go ahead in our life.